What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our best build guide for the legendary hero Volka. Like and subscribe for more amazing. We just completed the storyline missions. Once you go ahead and you finish chapter 18, you will unlock the amazing legendary hero Volka. She is a fighter type. So let's head over to our hero. Before we do that though, additional thing I want to mention is that through your tide, you will actually get 3 additional soul stones for Volka, which will help you go ahead and awaken her. So if we head over to our tide rewards, you'll see it's pretty deep though for the waves. I believe the first one is wave 105. You'll see we get our first Volka stone, and the maximum is going to be 3. So that's the first one. Then the next one we get is going to be 125 right here. And then the last one we get is at 140. So really cool way that you can just power that character up. As opposed to some of the other heroes, she is one that has a special talent. Take a look at some of the others. Most of the heroes in this game, they do not have talents. Very few of them do. After each basic attack, a 30% chance to gain a stack of Scarlet. Scarlet Ferment just increases their attack and defense by 6%, and it stacks 5 times. So that's a total of what? 30% attack and defense. Each attack of an ally restores 1% HP. So this is what we really have to talk about, because this is important to note when we are trying to gear her and put the best gear on her and what you should be looking for. So basically, she's almost like an HP healer, but she's a fighter and does a tremendous amount of damage. Doing damage has nothing to do with self-healing, so it's all about having the highest amount of HP possible and just getting out tons of attacks to just constantly keep healing yourself. So that way, every time you go ahead and you're doing that artifact run and you're having that big boss attack you, all of his damage that he's doing is pretty much being negated. It really takes a lot of pressure off of your healer to constantly try and heal that character that is tanking the big boss. So what we went ahead to do is, for our gear, we have 2 really good gear sets. You can build her however you want, but I think these 2 in particular are really strong for her. For our 2-piece set, we have our Whirlwind. It's going to increase our attack speed by 75, and then we're just trying to look out for stuff that's going to increase our HP, as well as attack buffs as well really help, and some defense. But you'll see we have an HP buff right here, as well as an HP bonus. Now these numbers, I got really bad rolls on this one, you can see, and this is a mythic. This one really hurt, very expensive, and the substats were just did not get very good rolls. Another one we have is attack bonus, attack, and then healing effect. Big note on this: healing effect of 19, really strong for her. I know we're trying to buff her HP as much as possible, but even having a healing effect substat gives you a tremendous amount of additional self-healing. So really be on the lookout for that. If you get a roll that's giving you healing effect, know that it does increase her self-healing. The 3-piece set we have is the Glacier. Gains an attack bonus equal to 6% max HP when deployed. So obviously we're trying to just buff her HP to the maximum. I mean, jack it up. So if her max HP is a ridiculous amount, we're getting a lot of our attack bonus from having that set. So this really helps kind of bring your attack power up. If you take a look at the way that I kind of have her built, right now, this isn't necessarily the best rolls, because you'll see we have some like golds right here, and a lot of this is like attack. We don't have a lot of like HP bonuses. We only got like 1 right here. So you can definitely build her out a lot better, but this is just some quick gear that I threw on. If you take a look though, I have her attack power so far, it's like 10,000. And then if we take a look at the attack speed, 180. So we're getting really good attack speed. So that way she's constantly attacking a lot more to get all those healings off. Got a little bit of healing effect going on, and a little bit of rage regen as well, with an extra 12,000 HP. I would really like this number to be higher though. Taking a look at the first piece I have is the attack bonus as a main stat. Then we have attack speed, defense, and HP bonus. We're kind of getting the best of everything. We're getting a really good HP bonus right here. We're getting the attack bonus, and we're also getting the attack speed, which I really love. And then for the other one, we have crit damage. Now this is the one that I would need to change out because we have literally no crit rate at all, which is kind of bad at the same time, but it's really going to depend on how you want to build her. You could build her to try and be more offensive and really buff her crit attack and crit damage going along with that artifact that she has, or you can try and make her more of a self-sustaining tank, which is what I'm trying to do. So you're just buffing her HP very high, and then she's going to do lots of little attacks, so that way she's constantly healing herself, and she pretty much just becomes a brick wall that is undestroyable. The artifact that we get on chapter 17 of the story mission is the mythic artifact, the Ragnarok, because if we take a look, it's limited to fighter classes, and because it's like right before you unlock her, it almost feels like this is meant to be on her, right? Like you should use this. But if we look at the artifact skills, it increases her crit damage by 12%, and then when her HP is lower than 50%, the crit damage increase is doubled, so you're getting an extra 24% crit damage. The problem with that though is if you're trying to build her out and be that self-sustaining tank, having this artifact on her really does nothing, because like you saw for my gear, I have literally no crit rate at all, so this extra 37% crit damage is just useless, unfortunately. So artifact wise, there's two ones that I would recommend. The first one will be the Slayer's Presence. When HP is above 80%, increase damage by 10%. Constantly, our main focus is doing a lot of self-healing so that our HP never drops below 80%. So we're pretty much going to constantly have a 10% damage increase on her. The other one that I really like is going to be this one, the Watchguard's Ambition. A basic attack has a 10% chance of triggering another basic attack. So because of that, we have a chance to do 2 instant basic attacks, which means double self-healing. If we take a look at the raids, Artifact Material Raid, she is by far the best for this. I'll just do a quick run just so you can kind of see like a demonstration of it. You'll see that she just constantly is healing herself. You can just kind of throw her down and let her block the main boss that comes down, the Salazar that comes down, and you'll just take a look and just see. I mean, she just keeps healing for 4,015 every time, and again, it's going to depend on how high her max HP is, but she's almost basically healing up all of the damage that the Salazar is doing. I mean, you see that he's doing like 5,000, 6,000 damage, and she's almost healing up that entire amount. Now, if we go ahead and we start dropping down some additional heroes, you'll see that our Salazar now, he's benefiting from her self-healing. So he's healing his own self. You'll see every time he attacks, he's healing himself by 1,000. He's getting over 1,000 self-healing as well. So just a lot of self-healing going on right here, and it's absolutely an amazing hero that you definitely should try and unlock through the story quest as fast as possible. That is pretty much it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace!